What's up, guys? Man, there's some crazy ass shit going on. Okay, Russ. Okay, a lot of people are fucking sending me friend requests and shit. There's a lot of stupid shit going on. Trump just announced about Tylenol, and that Tylenol is not good for when you're pregnant. And then you find that Tylenol back in 2017 was saying the same damn thing. Like, don't stop pregnancy. Like, we don't expect you guys to make this stuff. Yeah. What's with women popping fucking painkillers and that? Like, pain is a natural thing that we all have. And I'm like, I understand that people do, but I try to pop pain pills and I'm like, dude, you don't fix it by popping a pill. Like, it doesn't fix anything. Like, it's not a cure-all, it's a number. It numbs your fucking brain. It numbs your nervous system not feeling anything. So why the fuck would you pop something that literally makes you, it fucking kills you, actually? Like, these liberal women, these feminist, fucking retarded women, are just fucking stupid. And I don't know who's getting them fucking pregnant. You guys are just not fucking do. You're a fucking moron if you do. You know, they're fucking crazy people. At least the ones that, like, they're all hateful towards Trump, and that just because he's president.
No way through.
Because the news paints him as, oh, Nazi. Like, yeah, he's not a Nazi. When he says he's trying to help you fucking dumb twats out, he's trying to help you out. He wants America to be great. So it's like, if you have to flush away the fucking fecal matter of dumb fuck society, I guess you have to. Because they're gonna do it to themselves. That's literally what's been happening. Like, conservative women and sit there and be like, oh my god, you know, Biden's not my president, I'm gonna go, you know, fight him and go fucking harm myself because of it. What?
You get the door, I'll take out the trash.
Why'd you harm yourself? And they never did. But these liberal women are all like, oh my god, I'm not fucking harm myself. It's gonna be all his fault now. I'm like, no, it's gonna be your fault. And you're gonna be hospitalized. And you're gonna be fucking dying. You know, they had this one lady that was pregnant and her husband, you know, she overdosed on Tylenol. She's a fucking moron. She was fucking pregnant. Her husband, probably a conservative-based person, sat there and had to bring her to the hospital. And now she's dying from liver failure. Like, what the fuck? Are you retarded? Now the husband's losing two fucking things that he loves most in the world. The child and his fucking wife, who is a fucking retard. Like, literally, you're stupid. Like, all these people, they're all mentally fucked up in the head. Like, how fucked up in the head are you to sit there? All he did as a president, that's his goal as a president, is to try to make things better for people. All he's saying is Tylenol has a chance of leading to fucking autism. That's what a good leader does, trying to prevent things before they happen. And so, dumb fuck liberal base twat waffles, these far leftist women are not fucking popping all this shit because they're fucking retarded. Like, it's gonna go against them. His death, they're saying that, you know, my death is on your fucking, you know, you are the most revengeful type of fucking bitches in the world. I can't stand revengeful people because it's fucking stupid. These are childish fucking twat waffles. I'm talking about people in general that do this stuff, but you're childish. You act like a fucking 5-year-old. Doesn't get your way, so you temper tantrum. Oh my god. Oh. You go an emotional induced fucking rage because daddy didn't give you what you want. Yeah. Big Daddy Trump didn't get you what you want, so now you're gonna fucking scream and fucking shout about it. Because you never take it seriously anyway, because you're a fucking moron, and you don't care about your life. That's why you do stupid shit to begin with. And this is what happens with these people. You're like little children. You get treated like fucking children. You are children. That's not a bad one.
Tag team for the win.
But yeah, this is how fucking stupid people are. And it's the most annoying thing in the world to listen to these people and sit there and scream and shout about shit. And then when they get into fucking issues and comas and all that stuff, they blame it all on someone that didn't do it but themselves. Take responsibility for your own fucking actions. Please, you cannot be this fucking stupid. My backpack's overflowed away. I need to sell some shit. Like, literally, they're going on TikTok dancing and shit. And the government can't control me. The government's not trying to control you. They're giving you a Harvard study. You fucking dumb fuck. Like, listen to the words. This is how retarded people are. They literally do stuff just because they think it's gonna affect the administration's gonna lie to us about us. I highly doubt if Trump's administration is lying to you. You're just fucking stupid. Ah, that's the reason why. Yeah, not that one. He's on the remote for like 15 seconds. I have to talk about this stuff, and I get just so fucking dumb. That's why I don't like crazy fucking feminists. I call people feminists satanic. And people go, well, what do you mean? Like, one thing I know about satanic. I call one of the girls satanic. Oh, she's very satanic. Or and then he said something about like, oh, she's into paganism. What the fuck is the difference? Paganism is falling angels, which is satanic as fuck. That's where paganism comes from. Comes from fallen angels. It's the same thing that gets out from that. It's all fallen angels. Where do you think that crap came from out nowhere? No, it came from fallen angels. I guess he heals by my life percentage. Ooh, underbarrel damage, 50% more. That's actually fucking crazy. Let me give me a wake up one. But yeah, this shit's getting crazy. Like, these women are just like instantly go into demon mode. I learned a lot about demonic takeover. It happens with your emotions. You are fighting against the darkness of demons with your emotions. So like when these, like I see these girls. I saw like multiple TikToks of this shit. Them like dancing and smiling and taking TikToks, not worried about their baby, not worried about, you know, their mental health. They're just dancing like, hey, look at me. Trump's a bad person, so I'm gonna just. These demons love to torment your body, and they love to make you think something is not. That's the whole point of demons. They use a lot of things. They lie to you about a lot of things. So they'll use words from other people that are more pure-hearted than you are, and they lie to you about it by saying, oh no, it's okay. And number one, when you don't have the willpower to control your emotions, demons take over your emotions pretty fucking easily. That's kind of how your spirit works. Your spirit empathize your emotions. It's what your emotions normally come from, your feelings and that. That's what God puts them for. You're not just a vessel. You know, you have a spirit. You have a soul which feels. Without it, you can't really feel. You instinctively can feel certain things but you don't get into it like you're supposed to, as a human being, you know. So, when people torment their soul, or say their spirit, they fill that spirit up. Jesus talks about this really heavily in that. You fill your spirit up with all these things that regret, revenge, guiltiness, greed, gluttony. You fill yourself up with sins. And as you fill yourself up with sins, demons attach to each one of those sins. And when your mind gets to that point, you're like, oh, I can mentally, you know, figure it out. In some ways, you can control certain things of it because it is your body now. But spiritually, you can't control much. Because if you ain't feeding that spirit, you know, the Holy Ghost, then you're feeding that spirit this and that. And demons attach to you, and they keep on attaching to you. And then, you know, like certain physical things like stretching or breathing good or do meditate stuff, and that can calm you down, it can release certain things, yes. But like that's a flushy thing. But if you're a very negative person, you're instantly gonna have demons on you. If you're a positive person, they can't feed off positivity. They'll feed off other negative parts about you. But most people are not positive on it. I mean, I literally see these girls with demonic fucking laughter. It's mostly women, just like God says, women are the closest thing to get possessed by demons than men are, because the first thing fallen angels did was go after women because they're easier to get to. Because they're easier. They're more emotional, they lack logic. Men can get subdued, yes. But men can fight against it a little bit better just because we're not into our emotions as much. We don't give into them. We try to go for what is actually right and wrong. Women are the gray part to a certain extent. Men, not so much, especially older men. And of course, there's a chance for women to not be like that. Yeah, if you believe in Jesus and that, you're going to be more logical and you're going to have basically the best therapist in the world constantly telling you actual truth. That's why I don't believe in anything that anybody says, because most science people don't speak truth.
Weapons? Check.
Most
Joy
science people speak gobbity googity googity, and it's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, that's the one I don't want to sell. How do Okay, so I saw everything else that's marked.
Let me take that off your blood-soaked hands.
Oh, so mark ones are the ones I want to.
You done? You want this back? You just let me know.
Okay, you know what it was.
This ain't nothing. I'll buy it at a high price. Well, high-ish. That'll look mighty fine on my shelves. Think I might have sold this same piece to you. You done with this? You sure? No takebacks. Unless you really wanna, I guess.
Make sure I'm not selling the ones I actually want. Oh, this is the new one I just got. 200 and something? That's fucking crazy.
You sanitized this, right? I'm just kidding. I'll buy it at a high price. Well, high-ish. I used to have one just like this. You done with this? Always appreciate you.
I don't know if it's better than this one. In some ways it is. It's just a little faster now. We'll try it out. I'm gonna try it out. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the bullet hose. She's not too bad, she's just annoying, but if I can get...
Callus is dead. I killed her. But that
She
was
walks
only
sexy.
the beginning. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, baby.
sword.
Ow.
Pardon my French. One less loco on the field.
There is no escape!
Fire on the dance floor.
Too much knocking around this kid.
This ends now!
Here come the fireworks. Well, we'll give you what I want.
Ow, you fucktard.
Cálmate, Calvin. No need for all that.
Jeez, I'm knocking around, you fucking twat.
Missiles for me? You should
God,
have.
you're annoying.
No! I saw it.
Another signature
That's a
Rafa
big
victory,
bitch.
and a command bolt to claim for my prize.
Look at her. That's a huge twat. Dude, that's a big bitch. Reload, fire slowly, load speed.
But
I do like shotguns altogether. Pistol damage, reduced damage, life by 9.
uh,
That'd be nice. What's this one? Ooh, but it's fucking toxic. Dang, that's a lot of damage though. 6 MERVs increases the amount of MERVs by fucking. Okay, we have to trace that. Let's see.
Pull your socks
Okay,
up!
it's gonna be that kind of one. Yeah, I don't know. I like that freezing. Where's that? Freeze one. That's freeze two. I like when it instantly explodes. She does not drop shit.
Zane, Devane, it took her out. The Ripper Queen, I mean.
The fuck just blew
Lots
me
of other
up?
jerks too, but mainly her.
Well played, boyo.
Did you
I
drop
haven't the
anything
words
good?
to express my gratitude
You
yet,
dropped
Vault
those.
Hunter. So, I'll let Zane's say for now.
Yeah, I'll go with
Please,
explosive. Why not?
come see me.
They shoot slow. Actually, no, they do shoot slow. I forgot about that. I'll keep it on there. It's good for like bosses and then I guess. kind of a pointless boss to fight. She doesn't drop much of anything. She takes too long to kill. Ooh. Hold on a minute. What is this? Ah, it's a fucking sticky. I fucking hate stickies. They're so stupid. I mean, they're good for bosses and that, I guess. But fucking stickies. Okay, I like this better. Yeah, we'll go this one. I mean, if they blew up after like a brief moment, that's good. But they blew up when you reload, which is fucking stupid. I think it's 10 seconds, which is really dumb. It's a pretty good layer to go through. Yeah, it's kind of fun to go through this. A lot of people go. Good way to level up. Get a 4-man group and just fucking have fun blasting through that shit. Ooh, that's what tastes good. But yeah, all these women, they're all doing this Tylenol bullshit thing because they're fucking retarded. I know doing fucking wrong. Every time Trump says something, like, you get these, you know, crazed fucking people that literally just go fucking crazy over this shit. They're like, oh my god, Trump said something, so I'm gonna do the opposite of it because I'm spiting him. How evil is that? Like, what the dude just said for you, maybe you shouldn't take Tylenol, and then Tylenol themselves state the same thing. It says on their fucking pill bottle. Oh man. It does. It states on their pill bottle you shouldn't take while pregnancy. These bitches are taking a bunch of shit in that. I mean, it's their life, I guess. You know, if they want to live a life of torment and pain, you know, if you take too much of any fucking pain numbing, it first off your fucking liver's gonna go. And the second off, your nervous system's gonna be out of whack, and you're gonna basically be fucking. Well, killing yourself.
I mean, that's right. A reformed man, I am.
And you're gonna be in constant pain. Well, that's your suffering, I guess, for being a fucking moron. You know,
don't try to stop me.
Zane, I'll see you tomorrow at 7. And Vault Hunter, thank you again. Truly.
So,
Calais, what was left of her, reached for the moon as she died.
But yeah, I never.
Her visions had promised her power, but destiny was no match for.
If people want to wash away their guilt and wash away their bullshit by being a fucking idiot like that, then I say, you know what? You have free will. You know, I hope that you don't. But if you want to fucking go to that route,
given a
because you don't believe in God, you don't believe in Jesus, and you sit there and you want to destroy yourself in that way, then by all means, you're gonna do it. You know, do it. The thing is, you're not hurting the person that you want to hurt. You're hurting the loved ones that you have around you.
But maybe now they had a speck of a chance.
Like I would say most conservative-based parents have like liberal children at first, and then as they grow, and then they start learning about stuff, and they're like, yeah, that was dumb. But the women, because it's an emotional thing, and Democrats are demonic intent, which means they like to control your emotions. They like to persuade you to think otherwise through, well, manipulation, so to speak. So if you're an overly emotional person, you're probably going to fall in that line. But if you're logical and you look at actual research from like, back in the 90s and now, or even back a little while ago before all this shit happened, you could actually see that people have been talking about these type of things forever. They didn't put it in the words that we put in now. This is what people tend to do, and it's kind of sad because you're living your life in that. All of a sudden, you know, you knew someone that was a sweetheart, that was loving and embracing, but their politics literally destroyed them, and they slowly get crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier, and all of a sudden, you know, you don't even know them anymore, and then they become flat out fucking like psychopaths. And they're like, what the fuck just happened? And then they're going to be like, well, it was all Trump's fault. And I say, you have your own decisions to make, dumb fuck. You can't blame it on someone else's decision because you're a fucking idiot. This is not how life works. You have free will. You choose it. If you blame it on someone else, that means that you're saying that person controls you. Dumb fuck. Like, you want to be enslaved. You want someone to goo goo gaga your fucking ass. Baby your ass because you're fucking just that, well, I would say stupid. That's exactly what's going on. You're so dumb that you don't even know that you're fucking killing yourself. Unless someone says, don't do that, that's bad for you. You're like, okay, I understand, Daddy. Like, you're a fucking idiot. Please don't do that.
Give me.
I got that on me. But this is what people been doing. Back in the 90s and then back in early 2000s, that people never did this shit. People never went full on retard because of a fucking president. I'm kind of being dead serious. Like, they never did all this crap, but now they're doing it out of nowhere. And they're just, it's not our fault. It's his fault. We do not think on our own. You never think on your own. That's why you believe the news that you believe. You're right on that. You don't think on your own.
Watch my back. I'm going in.
You never fucking did. That's why you're an idiot. That's why you get fired from your jobs by being immoralized, being a fucking dumbass. No one's stopping you but you.
If you hadn't done it, I was gonna.
There's a lot of emotional manipulators out there, and there's so many of them that they literally say, don't think on your own, just believe me. And they're not even like active intelligent people. They're just really good at lying. Because they're making money off you. All these TikTok women that are feminists and, like, that spew this emotional fucking rhetoric that's literally bullshit half the time. Guess what it is? They're making money off of you. Just like sex sells from a woman, so does emotions. Mentioned a lot of people didn't hear that before. Yeah, women's emotions sell. Why do you think Disney makes money? Fantasy novels make money. Because that's how it is. They sell, and women purchase those stupid things. You can ask why. Well, they're emotional more. They believe in fantasies more. I don't need a study for that shit because it's literally right in front of you. I can research a couple of decades worth of what women been doing for the last couple of decades. Is it stupid? Yes. Is it ignorant? Yes.
My baby!
Why do they do such things? I do not know.
For a while!
Could they be just dumb and ignorant? Probably.
No more keys! To lift!
I don't think about it too much. It's just very noticeable. It's so noticeable that you're literally sitting there like, huh. It's like 2 plus 2 is 4. Makes it obvious. That is pretty obvious. It's fucking massively obvious. I don't make this shit up. Just look at it for yourself. Look at the purchases. Like, women purchase more shit than men do, by far. Like, a ton of crap. And a lot of stuff they purchase is because it's emotional interaction. Makeup, emotional, because it's about beauty, but it's emotional interaction. Anything to do with, well, fucking anything to do with emotions, emotional interaction. I don't make this shit up, it's just how it is. But people insist on doing stupid shit and hurting themselves because they're fucking idiots. Like I said, you can't make this shit up. Swimming pool. But yeah, you know why civilizations fall like this place does? Look at this. This looks like a nice place. For the fucking stupid ass revengeful type people that always hate everybody that has more than them. It's sad. It's sad when Jesus says for people just don't know. That's why they do the things they do. They don't want to learn. They don't know. You know, they get jealous. They get butthurt and almost fall off a fucking cliff. And like, they just sit there and enrage themselves to be like, life's not fair. You can make it fair. Well, I don't want to make it fair. I just want to complain about it being not fair. Huh? Like, literally what I hear so much. That's like, don't you know that you could just get a better job? You know what? Don't, shut up. It's easier said than done. Well, if you focus on it, you can do anything you want. Where's your confidence at? My ex was like that. I told my ex, I was like, just stop getting mad. She was like, what? Like, I'm being serious. Just stop getting angry at shit. She was like, it's easier said than done. Well, you could say it first, and then maybe it'll become easier to do it. Ow. That hurt. Other enemies fucking hit me on me and shit. I'm happy I can fucking heal, but still. Fuck out of my way, you little twat. Jeez. Anything good. No, I just want a new shotgun. Flasher can thing. Other one. Homes in, shoots faster, does enormous amount of damage. Shoots 8. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna end up using it. It's just so powerful. But yeah, the more we talk about these things, Nat, the more you start to notice, like, what the fuck's going on in this world, Nat. I say, I don't even know anymore. I just think people are just fucking stupid. Is that 900? Damn. That is super. And it's my favorite too. Mine the life of the generation. But yeah, I never got why people do stupid shit. Like, if it harms you, why do you do it? And number one, why do you blame it on everybody else? Is that legendary? Legendary grenade. Death from above. Jay! Oh, say you can't fight legendaries. I think the higher you get, the more often you find them. That is a lot of fucking damage.
Might get noisy.
Oh, that's fucking cool. I got a cool legendary now. Awesome.
This one's got some heat.
Back to the old shotgun.
Never sun's coming.
I hate looking up. Makes my brain hurt.
Dead shot at any distance.
Yeah, move. That's crazy. Dude, where am I fucking going? Ah, this map makes my brain hurt. It makes me hard. What's on it, Stop sliding, you fucking twat. God, we need wheels. Fuck these hover bikes. Some bikes are fucking stupid. Come on, spawn me, motherfuckers. Oh, the damage. The carnage.
Throwing a frag, Snake! Bing! No, don't get that. Don't look down, don't look down, don't look down!
Need to bang the scooter mobile back. Need to bang the scooter mobile back. Where the fuck am I going? Hey. Come on down. Turn! Oh, that slides so bad.
Don't look so surprised.
Shit, we passed the fucking blade.
One bullet on the dead. The rest were worshippers.
I'm gonna blown up, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Make it a hole.
This is the base. Okay. Kind of cozy, I guess. Kind of. Except for like the other one better. Okay, get my STDs going. And yeah, you know the comments are going. That's funny. Ah.
Yet to meet anyone who can outsmart the
Yeah, he shot back. Stop that good. Yeah. Cool. Nah, I just think about all the women that are doing all that Tylenol shit. The spike Trump, oh god. Trump's a disgusting person. Why do you say that? It's because of is it retarded? Like we already established that. That you are retarded. They get mad anyway. They're like little kids that temper tantrum. But I mean, I talk to people that just don't know the truth. Like one of the guys working that, he's a very open-minded, actually intelligent guy, and he actually wants to know the truth. And so he looks up, you know, certain things. Like he's listening to one of the guys that got me going into religion and that, and then the religion didn't become religion, and it became the truth. And then I start, you know, worshiping Jesus more and stuff like that. Because he goes on campuses and spreads the gospel truth. It was like Klein or something like that, and like I saw one of the guys at work and that watching him. And you start watching his videos and that on the shorts and that. And he's starting to learn. And he's starting to ask me about it too. And I said, well, I mean, when you read certain gospels and that, you read the Bible and that, you start seeing all these things. Yo, kind around here, boss. The fuck are you shooting at?
They had next on gardening duty.
I got really confused in that one. So there's hope for Gen Z people, Matt, or the next generation of people. And you know, as long as they're open-minded and they're willing to think, and that's great. That's what you want. But the ones that can't think on their own, they rely on what other people think for them. That's when you get that kind of like, that's what they want kind of thing.
You seem lost, friend. Let me help you find your
Like people literally want that. They want you to be not critical thinking. They want you to think on your own. They don't want to think that you have free will. It's like, well, you're kind of like enslaving us with your mind manipulation. And that's what kind of pisses people off. They're like, what do you believe? Something you believe in? Because it's fucking more logically sound. Like the stuff you believe in doesn't make any fucking sense. That's really the main reason why we think the way we think. people get mad at this shit too. Like, well, that doesn't make any sense. Because you don't think it doesn't make sense? Well, that's kind of how it works, bro. And the thing is, like, people are tormenting themselves day in, day out. Like, when I listen to people talk about things and that, and they're like super tormentive over themselves and that, like they hate themselves, they loathe themselves, they want to fight against the system and that because their life's not good. I said, the reason why your life's not good is because you're fighting a system that's actually not a bad system. Freedom. You have a choice to sit there and jack off all day and not fucking work. You can be on food stamps and work 15 hours a fucking week. You can literally live life off of other people if you choose so. It means you're probably not going to get anywhere in your life, and the most uneducated people in that do that shit because they're uneducated. Because they don't know what to do. They lack the knowledge, and they don't care. People that are ignorant people, more or less, I can't say dumb, but more or less don't want to learn past a certain point because their lifestyle and how they're raised, they're the ones that are the complainers. They're the ones that don't work. If you don't amplify yourself to do something, then what the fuck are you gonna do in general in your life? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know, like, women are starting to jump on this workforce thing the last, like, 30 fucking years. Not even that. The last 20 years. They're the ones complaining the most about shit because they don't want to get married, they don't want to have kids because they don't like men. But they like the dick from men. But they want you to think that's what men do to women. They use them. And men come out and say, no, we don't use you. You're just fucking retarded. It's like, prove my point. Like,
another chance to shine.
There's countless people that think the same way, but they still have a fucking job. They still want to work. They still want to make money. And they still want to do things with their life.
Get ready for action. The cliff has an intruder.
To not sit there and destroy yourself because you're a fucking moron. I take revenge. I say, why do you want to take revenge? Because it makes you happy that you have to, that you're actually doing something. That's the reason why you do the revenge thing. That's the only way anyone ever does revenge thing is it makes them do something. Okay, so you run through emotions. That's what a lot of people do. They don't want to actually think for themselves. They want to rely on emotions to do everything for them. And other people too, which is stupid. Yay, I get to equip that one gun now. Let's see how good it is. What the fuck it is. Knowing my ass, I probably don't have it anymore because I probably fucking got rid of it. Where the fuck is that? I know I got it. Maybe they did get rid of it in an accident. You get it? You do it. Nice. Sweet. Fuck yeah, I'm getting this up. That's amazing. This one, not so much, because aim died in your sights. I don't care about that one. Skill damage by 45%. That's actually quite nice. Yeah, this is the one I have to get up next.
Mucho mejor.
Sweet.
La voz de la gente. Now proud.
Nice. Woo! Man. Signs are still a little yucky. But yeah, this shit's kind of crazy though. I never understand what the fuck's wrong with people in politics. Like, I never got it. I never really cared about politics too much, but I still fucking don't. I follow to a certain extent because it's kind of fun to follow. But my god, these people are fucking crazy. Like, oh my god, you have to believe us over this person. I'm like, I don't believe you or anybody. You're fucking crazy. When you go against people's free will, that's kind of where I stop.
Alley-oop.
Have fun dying, motherfuckers.
Looks like dumbass disease is going around.
That's literally where I stop. When you start saying stuff like you have to believe me, it's like, I don't believe anything. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't have to believe you.
This is all that we have for you.
You want to say I'm backed up by science and I'm like, I don't believe half the science anyway. I believe some things have a lot of experiments and a lot of fucking like actual details with it, like evidence and that. I just don't believe in stuff just because, you know, I have a favorite scientist I like. Neil deGrasse Tyson. The biggest globe-tard ever that literally knows the earth is flat because he has to know it. He wants to lie about it all the time.
It's the Vault Hunter. Kill them! Stop this, Outlander!
It's the rebels. Not the rebels. This is my town, bitch.
One bullet on the decks. The rest were warning shots.
Kinda don't blame him. Crispy goes, "Sale, that's what Trump's doing. Trump took control." Well, actually, he's not. He's trying to give you actual freedoms. He's just trying to tell you what he knows, like a good fucking leader should. This is why people are so fucking stupid. Like, literally, he's just trying to
Join
help.
the Crimson Resistance.
and I can help
He's
you in
not
the fight
saying you
against
don't
the
have to
Order.
do it, but you do because you're
Already got
retarded.
the
And you said the
outbounders on
government
board, too.
can't control me. Wait a minute.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, liberals wanted Biden to control you. You want liberal aspects 4 years ago, 4 years ago to control
where
you,
can I find
and now you're saying it's
Like
the
you're
opposite because it's not your
Turn to the
side.
mountain.
Wow,
Something
it's
for
like
the
conservative people are
stores.
not controlled by the president.
He and
I'm
his
not
fellow
controlled by shit that
exiles
Trump
were
says. I
attempting
really
to
don't
take
listen to his
back their
stuff unless it's
freedom from
about
the Order.
taking down Antifa
If
and
you
that, because
feel
that
like
shit's
dying
funny.
alongside
It's
them,
like
you'll
hilarious how
find
these
the
fucking people are just
Cuspids.
that fucking ignorant. They're literally shooting at federal fucking agents, and they're
Zadra,
sitting there
you weren't
being
kidding.
caught like literally
The
right
augurs
after.
aren't exactly bursting with hospitality.
Understandably.
And they're
Prime
all
Elector has them
Antifa
afraid of their own
sympathizers.
shadows.
And the news
I
can't say
guess
anything
your
about it
rival
because they're
coincided with
being
a
called
minimum
out
of,
as
say,
Antifa because
5
they are.
explosions. But don't be fooled.
And
Some
people are getting
augurs
pissed
aren't
off because
so
they're like, who
willing
the
to
fuck's
bend
funding
the
these
knee to
twats?
Lictor.
They're not
From
working.
them,
They're all mentally ill
get a
people
very
that are
different
they're
reception.
getting money to rampage. And the biggest thing is, like, a lot of people are sick and tired of the bullshit. And honestly, I don't blame them. Because it's fucking stupid. Actually, what time is that? I gotta get food. 4. Okay, yeah. I think I work at 8 today. No, I want to go to the gym and that, but I don't know if I can make it to the gym. I have to go there by at least 5. Get there by 6, and then work out for about an hour, and then come back home. I don't know. I might leave it on a little bit. But I never understood it. Like, I don't understand revenge like I used to. Like, I don't see the point in doing it. A lot of people just love doing it. Because, like, well, if it doesn't go my way, I temper tantrum. It's a childlike act. You guys have a childlike mind. You guys live in, like, preschool mind. That's what we call Disney adults. Like, you're so fucking overly emotional. And, like, you have to have this fantasy come true. And, like, when you look at what all these fantasies from Disney and that, it's all ruled by who? The stories. What actual Disney, the guy that created it, was actually trying to invent is that the world can be at peace if you fight for it. Against actual destructive people like Jafar. Jafar was basically the devil. He was a satanic fucking asshole that wanted to rule the world with power. Who wants to rule the world with power? He was lying. He was manipulative. People say, well, it's Trump. No, the old Democratic boomer leaders are all power-hungry people in that. They rule by power in that. There's been a lot of people, let's say conspiracists, but actually it's true now, that are saying this is what they've been doing the whole entire time. You look throughout history now, it's all power struggle. They don't want to do anything that remotely makes you have a better life. I say that's why I don't care about politics. I don't follow my life by what the president says or what the Congress does in that, because they don't rule over us. They do their own federal shit. We do our state shit. It's different. When people follow what these federal people say, you don't have to. I don't know why people do. It's like, well, that's the only way you can change stuff around. That's with policy now. I really don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm not, like, all that stuff doesn't make sense. They take 1,000 years to do anything. Why does it remotely have to do with me? Because I'm not a Congress person. I'm not a leader of the fucking world doing all this bullshit and that. I'm a leader of my own life. I take shits every day. I pee every day. I go to work every day. Well, for the most part. And I don't. Why would I need to worry about something that's not in my control? I didn't vote. I didn't vote for Trump. I didn't vote for anyone. I didn't care. Because and people get mad at it. They'll get mad at me. Why didn't you vote? Because Jesus is my king, not Trump. That's that simple. Trump can do good things, yes. I believe in him through Christ that he's going to be a good president, which he's trying to do. He's trying to clean up a country that should have been cleaned up fucking 30 years ago. It should have never been like this at all. People even state it. Old liberal people say it's like, it was never like this. Like, the Liberal Party shifted over so far left that now Republicans are picking up all the stuff that liberal people do. I say, well, God, truthfully, they've been drifting left since the fucking 90s. I mean, they are the ones that created the Ku Klux Klan. They are the ones that literally didn't want women to have the right to vote. So I don't know why we keep talking about this shit. This shit's been happening since the fucking 60s or 50s. Like, it's complete bullshit since forever. So, like, they're mafia criminal people and that because they don't believe in God, so they don't believe in good morals, so they don't care. Well, that's kind of how I look at it. And people want to say, well, they was like, do you not know they did create the Ku Klux Klan? Literally establishes, it's really on Google, Literally establishes historians, slave historians actually established this shit.
100%. Vitals stable. Stress levels,
And we want to sit there and just ignore it. Yeah, that's what you do.
Overall performance,
you ignore the truth, and you keep on doing it. That's how fucked up people are. Like, oh, well, I can't believe it 100%. It's literally right there. You can, like, literally... it's right there. You want to say, I can't believe it. It's not about belief. It's about proof. There's evidence of it. What do you think skinheads are? They're part of the Ku Klux Klan. Nazis and that. They're part of the Ku Klux Klan. They had nothing to do with conservatism. It's all Democrat. You guys are all like that. Antifa, that's a Ku Klux Klan. It's just a new form of it. If you look at Antifa, it's really just a whole bunch of fucking white people. There's not really a lot of black people in Antifa. There's a whole bunch of white people. There's a whole bunch of white females that are feminists and crazy, and they do all this stupid shit. There's a whole bunch of white skinny jean wearing liberals that sit there, they're scrawny, they look like shit, they're fucking fucked up in the head. But that's our youth. A lot of them are all in their young 20s now. They're like, it's a revolution! And that's what they started. And they still do it. They're still saying that ICE people try to protect our facilities. Federal agents try to protect our federal facilities and that is, well, by law. And they sit there, they break the law, and then they get held accountable by getting arrested now. Now it's happening all over the place. They're rioting. They're trying to throw shit at buildings now. They're trying to hurt people now. Now they're being arrested. Well, good. You should be arrested for doing stupid shit. And people say, well, I hate, like, one of the guys working there, he's like, I don't like cops. And I said, why you don't like cops? Like, because you did something stupid, right? It's like, well, yeah, because you broke the law and you got caught. That's what it is. You did something fucking stupid and you got caught with it. That's what the whole point of law is. You can do a lot of stupid shit and not get caught with it. Obviously, yes. You can have your own opinions, yes. You could be a crazed feminist person in that. Or a crazed meninist person. Whatever the fuck you want to call about the opposite side of feminists. You could sit there and talk about people. Yes, your words, you can do whatever you want to do with your words.
Like me,
Obviously, don't go too far of, like, threatening people, no.
In which case, standing still.
You can't go too far with that. But you can talk about stuff. I talk about my interactions at work a lot because I'm a psychological researcher and I like it. I love this shit. And when I see people that do stuff that's unordinary to me and I'm looking at it from my perspective, I'm like, why are you doing that? Or if I sit there and look at it, you know, from my perspective, that used to be like that back in the old days. And I don't really remember half that stuff because I don't do it anymore, so it kind of just faded out. Like getting spontaneously angry out of nowhere and keeping anger going. I can't do that with myself anymore because I just don't care. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be negative. Like, I pray more when negative stuff goes around me now because now I'm learning. I'm actually getting more intelligent about the spirit world. Anytime negative things happen, I pray instantly. Go to prayer. Always. It's fun to argue. It's fun to be that little demon in your head that's, yeah, argue with that person, fight that person. No, they don't want you to go to prayer. They don't want you to have the spirit fill you up with holiness, and then the demons just fuck off for that brief moment. And they slowly fuck off more and more now because you're more pleasant. You can't feed something when you don't have the food to feed it. Negativity feeds these demons. Positivity doesn't. They don't like positive people. They fight tooth and nail to try to attack faithful people. Because the whole point of them is trying to get you to get away from God. But the dumb fucks out there that are just negative all the time and that, they don't mess with you. They feed off you and then they go away. That's what they do. That's why out of nowhere you're like nice one day and then the next day you're all like, oh my God, my life's so bad. Yeah, the demons feed off you. They give you negativeness. They think about, you know, you think about your life sucking egg. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You have no truth in your life. You have no purpose. Well, that's what the demons want you to do. They don't want you to have purpose. So it's easy to feed off someone that has no purpose because you literally run around confused and you don't know the truth. That's why Jesus stated specifically, the truth will set you free. Because if you know the truth about the world, and that you know the truth about the devil, and you know the truth about the demons, and you know the truth about God and Jesus and the Son of God and that, guess what? You can't be harmed by anything because you're protected. When you know the stuff, it makes it better. But when you're confused, you don't know that you're loved, that you deserve love, that's where you get to these people and that are on drugs. Popping Tylenol like fucking retards. Taking aspirin every day, taking all these painkillers because they think it's a physical thing. It's never been a fleshy thing. It's always been spiritual. We used to be highly spiritual back then. We used to go to church all the time and that. You used to read the gospel more than that. Your grandparents used to read the gospel to you and that, talk about Christ and that, talk about God and that. Now, like, the new generation of, like, parents and that, they don't do that anymore. Now they're starting to do it because this stuff's actually getting true. But the actual truth is just because you go to church that, just because you put your faith in Jesus, it's a good start. But you have to actually learn from the gospel how life actually is. It's a big, the Holy Bible is really a whole entire story about your life, about how life is going to be and how life is. It's really a futuristic story that talks about real life things. This shit is real. We have to start noticing that. And when you start seeing these crazy feminist liberal women, and I only see the crazy feminist liberal women, most men don't do stupid shit like this. They kind of just keep to themselves. Some of them talk about it now, but they don't really get into it that much. Look at their TikToks. Look at their smiles. Look at their eyes. They are fucking possessed, 100%. Demonized. They give that cringe fucking evil smile. That's the demon smiling at the fucking camera, telling you, hey, this person's possessed, and guess what? You can't do nothing about it because they're stupid and they're ignorant. You get people that don't want to get baptized in that. You get people that don't want to, like, surrender at least a little bit of their life towards God. I understand surrender their whole entire life towards God, and that's a little bit ridiculous nowadays, but you could still do it to a certain extent. But, like, prayers need to go up. Like, you're being invested by evil entities that fucking hate you, and you're just loving it. That's how fucking retarded it is. If you want to say that they're not Satanists, yeah, you are in a Satanist mind path. Because you enjoy pain. You enjoy suffering. You enjoy your body suffering. That's full on fucking ridiculous. And people do it. They think my happiness has something to do with my money. I said, if your money brought you happy, then why the fuck are you not happy then? Well, your excuses go through because you don't know. Like most people, I listen to a lot of rich people that talk on YouTube or whatever it is that I get my stuff from. Some people go homeless. Some rich people go homeless. And they live life homeless. They still have money now, but they live life poor. With nothing. They don't take anything. And sometimes they give it all away to charities. They give it all away in general. Because that's what Jesus talked about with the rich person. He talked about specifically. He's like, if you give up your riches and give it to everybody that's poor and that, so they can have better lives than that, and follow me, I can show you the truth. I can show you the life that you will never have. Like, you can have internal love, you don't have to eat. He's like saying something about you will never go hungry. You will never go thirsty, and that I'll give you heavenly food and water. It would quench your thirst forever. It would quench your hunger forever. What he's talking about is you will go into paradise where you will never feel any of these pains that you feel in this world. You will never feel it because it doesn't exist in heaven. It doesn't exist in paradise because you go to paradise. You don't go to heaven just yet because heaven becomes earth for what Revelation tells us. So that's the point. You go back to being a child again, where you have no worries. And your father, God, becomes your big daddy. And then you become enlightened, where you live like a child for eternity. Of running around like you were a child, not worrying about anything, just having fun. Just do whatever you want to do in your mind. I think people need to think back when you're a child, not about your bad stuff, but the good stuff. I remember playing around with Legos and that, getting really creative in that. And then you destroy it, then you rebuild it again. And you have fun, you do it for hours. You're so focused and intent. That's what God wants us to do. That's what God wants us to be. He wants us to be that loving embrace. He wants us to be like, look at you, you did a good job. And you're like, yay. That's what it is. That's true love. That's what love really is. It's that creative thought in your mind that you can do something. That's they're jacking off all day smoking weed. Because you think it's cool. This is where this mentality actually comes from. The cool mentality. While everybody else is doing stuff that actually matters in life, you always have some people that do the opposite.
Maybe it's easier that way.
They want you to be cool. They want you to get drunk. They want you to smoke weed. They want you to do all these drugs and that. And then what happens is they do all this stuff and that, and they're miserable. You know what they do is miserable people always attack the people that are not miserable. So they start judging other people that are better than them, and they know it. And they have to ask why. Because you made stupid choices. Your choices matter in life. Don't be the reject moron that's going on OnlyFans at 18 years old and that, get a bunch of tattoos because they're trying to fight against something that doesn't fucking exist. And you sell your body for $1.99, you might get up to $2.99 per month, and you barely make any money now, and then you go through this tormentive pain of understanding that now you're labeled as a fucking whore. And when you get labeled, you stay labeled. Once a druggie, always a druggie in everybody's mind. Once a cheater, always a cheater. Especially with people that you already know. You can't change people's minds. I know people from my past that know that I used to lie. I used to do stupid shit. I used to get angry all the time. I can't change their mind about who I am now. They can say that I changed, but inside their mind, they know that I used to be like this. So I have to meet new people that don't fucking know my past as much because I grew out of it. But you can't go back to the same person and say I've changed. they're gonna look at you and they're gonna identify you as okay if you change, but I still don't trust you because you've done that shit anyway. That's where that shit comes down to. And I have to say, a lot of people don't understand that. I said, well, yeah, of course you understand that because you can't reverse what you've done to someone or what you've done to anybody. So if you train yourself to not do it in the first place, or at least catch yourself doing it and apologizing, because number one, you can't get over stuff if you don't forgive yourself or you don't ask for forgiveness altogether. That's why Jesus always tells us, don't do it for the person, do it for yourself. Forgive yourself. When you're saying sorry to someone, you think you're doing it for them. No, you're doing it for your own soul. You're doing it for your own self. Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. What's this? Motherfucker, would you stop fucking hitting me, you twat waffle? Good job. Never got a fucking gun. Please stop hitting me. You're an asshole and go fuck yourself. Okay. It's a little bit better. It's not a blue. The load speed's a little bit less. The accuracy's a little bit less, but it does a little more near. Yeah, I'll take it. If I can find a purple of this, I'd definitely do like 300 times 6. This would be fucking phenomenal. I want this gun. Accuracy. Gun accuracy, pistol accuracy, you get 8. That's a lot of accuracy. I don't want that much accuracy. This thing's accurate as fuck as it is. Damn shotgun shoots like a fucking brick. It's the one pump shot, bro. La 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 la.
There is serenity in this cold.
No. No, you're fat ass.
Bundle up, friend. I'm serious.
Wait a minute. Launches a projectile that fires 3 beams that does 2,000 damage each. See, the thing is about these guns that they don't shoot fast, so I need projectile speed. Got to shoot fast.
Got me a gun hand, gun down. Ándale, that's the same now, huh?
Yeah, I don't like the Ripper guns too much. Let me get a purple so I get the road speed up a little more. Yeah, I was gonna go to the gym today, but I woke up too damn late. I'm not gonna go today, I'm gonna go tomorrow. Yeah, the one lady's almost done. I think Friday's her last day. She said she wanted to quit work because she doesn't like criticism, I guess. This looks pretty cool. What is this little heating pan thing? Okay. A little roasted toaster. What the fuck standard is? I hit them all at once. That's funny. But yeah, she's leaving because I don't know exactly. She's just very emotional now, so I guess I believe that she
These order tanks just
can't
don't
handle
bleed
certain
right, you know?
criticism now yet. Fucking good, moron.
Man, I need glasses. Moving into range.
I mean, that's how I look at it.
That's all you got.
Some people can't take criticism too much, they freak the fuck out. I'm like, you can freak out, that's okay, but you just have to. Because they believe they know everything. I think that. Ow. I want to punch it. Yeah. Gravity looks fucking cool. Side loading.
Someone gotta shut these order bastards down.
I ain't no sharpshooter. Move it up.
That's good for suppressive fire and shit. There. Yeah, shotgun's still way better. Hey guys. Take money, and I'm in need. Yeah, you're 500 indeed. Straight gold. That's one thing I can't stand is the hose. Like, women get mad because you call them a hoe. That's because you do it anyway. It's like, well, you can't tell me that that I did it. Like, yes, I can. It's called freedom. Freedom! Freedom's not free unless you fight for it. Freedom! Fuck all the way over here.
No, don't get that.
Oh, Little cozy place up here. Where am I going now? Get up here. No, no, I think it's good. Okay, let's go. Did something. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go take a shower actually. Oh, my fucking ass. My ass itches. I think I might do some good old fashioned sports. Oh, okay.
My name is Nereid, and I am many things.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
A protector,
I know about that.
a sister,
over there.
a siren. But above all else, right now, I'm lost. I can only hope that by looking back on the circumstances of my arrival, I might find some clue that will lead to my escape. It started, as these mysteries so often do, with a vault. I can only hope it will end differently.
Oh, you can just leave that in your place.
Good job. Hello.
Order sent to some iron! No muss, no fuss. I'm not gonna give up! You know I've always got your back, Red
Stuff from above.
Terribly! You got plenty of metal, but no gun strength!
I can't wait to get that up to actually it's 55%. Huge amount of close damage.
Bomba!
Hold on, let me hide behind the wall. What's this shiny thing? Oh god! Bombardment. Ain't no gonna be like this. What do you think you're doing? Blow him up. Bye bye.
Emperor's finest fodder in my sights.
Stop spawning people on me, bro.
That's a bit too close, Ray.
I do wish the best about the person I'm thinking of. I think it's just an overly emotional thing in that, like, they sacrifice their money, they sacrifice their livelihood because they don't get what they want at work, and then they yell and scream about fucking like not getting what they want. I'm just sitting there like, you. It's like, well, I can't do what I want to do at work tonight. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to do your job. You can talk on that, but you literally are just yelling and screaming and getting mad because things are not going your way. Like, what? I'll say it like this. That's the problem right there. You're thinking too highly of yourself, which is fine, but now you're getting to the point where it's not as highly as you think that it is because you're not doing the stuff that you need to do. So people are catching on to you and the bullshit that you're saying because you're lying, you're trying to manipulate people instead of actually just doing what you need to do and get the fuck out. It's that simple. People get very upset with that stuff. And I'll say like this, you're the one that does it to yourself. And this is a gigantic fucking area. Oh my god, this is big as fuck. Shit myself. I always would say like that, you do it to yourself. And I guess it's okay, because you're a dude anyway, but like, understand that you are going to make mistakes, no matter what you think, or whatever yet you do. You're going to do stuff that's stupid. Let's see. Shit. Shit. And shit. Where I go, big fists. Nice little cozy room up here. Okay, got some colors in here now. Big ass bed. Got a stove and shit. I'm living pretty comfortably up here. But yeah, I mean that's how I look at life anyway. I don't like. I can't look at life like I used to anymore. He's walking around. I gotta get some food in me a little bit. Cause it's gonna be dark in about an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, it gets dark pretty early now. I think it's like 6:30 or something like that. But like all I have to say is, and it sucks I have to repeat myself because I'm an idiot and this is what I do. Oh man, I really gotta take a dump. That's what I'm waiting for anyway. If life was so easy, we'd be granted everything. But with easiness becomes softness, and softness makes you weak. And then when you're weak, you do stupid, idiotic things that make life worse for people that are trying to become strong. And guess what happens? This is how, like, psychologically 100% how this works. Weak people that know that they're weak want to become strong people. Strong people want to stay strong because they already know the reality of truth. They already know what the truth of the world is. At least enough of it so where they don't go back to be weak again. This is about how your mind works. Weak-minded people that pity on themselves and they use manipulations, they use these tactics to believe that they're strong without the work put in. If they put in a little bit of work, they think that's all they have to do is that tiny bit. They should be to constantly put in work. I think that's what they do. They make fun of those people because they put in all this work, and they're like, why are you doing stuff like that? Like, I tell people that, it's like, you couldn't live my life. You couldn't live the life that I live. My life's not hard. The things I do in my life are more difficult. Like, the way I exercise, it's grueling as fuck. Like, I do, you know, full body exercise most likely. I'm always doing something to promote some type of muscle pain because I enjoy it. When I'm at the gym and that, I go all out because I like it. I enjoy it. I try to tell people this. I say, do my lifestyle and see how you feel. You couldn't even wake up in the fucking morning. You'd be like, oh man, I'm so sore in that. How'd you do like 15 sets of fucking shoulders? Or, you know, like 20 set of back. Because that's what I do. Or when I do my legs, most times I keep my legs in between doing 9 to 10 sets. Because I don't want to do too much because my legs evidently get damaged really easily now because I used to do a lot of running and that. So my nervous system's very potent on my legs. Like I do body weight squats right now. Just do body weight squats. Get those hamstrings in there. Like do the squat, plank, get a little burning going on there. Still doing them. That burn. That little bit of burn I got feels great. Got a good little pump in my legs and that. Works like a charm. And like 6 months ago or like last year, I wasn't even into this stuff at all. But now I'm into it, and I'm seeing a difference. I eat like a horse. I eat a lot of fucking food, and I work out really fucking hard. I mean, I eat like half of pizzas. I try to, change up every now and again. Sometimes I'll just not eat much at all. Like right now, I'm probably fasting because I'm not really eating much. So I'm going to get the calories to diminish a little bit before I start to crank it in. Sometimes I like to do that. I like to do a fasting. I mean, I got a little bit of a tiny bit of amino acids in me and that, but not a lot from the pre-workout. That's what I do. And I enjoy it. And it makes me feel better about myself. And it makes me healthier. And it makes me more disciplined. Because when you do stuff that's hard, you get more discipline over it. Nowadays, everything's easy because you're being forced to make it easy. You can get a D on your test and still pass. A D is literally like what? It's fucking like below 50%. So you get half of the crap right. And you know that you can do it like that. And then you get the overachievers that get all the A's. Because they're just smart, and school's just about memorizing, honestly. So I used to get really good grades on my tests a lot of times. A lot of times I slacked because I was emotionally a big pussy. And people made fun of me because of it. I used to get like straight B's and A's and shit. Or close up to maybe get a couple C's, depending on what it is. Then when I got in high school and that, I barely passed fucking high school. I mean, some subjects I did better than others. It's a lot of times that because it was emotional trauma. It was a struggle of dealing with the emotionals. Because they never teach you about that. If schools want to educate our fucking children, you have to teach them financials, teach them about loans, teach them about stocks, teach them about... They don't want you to learn anything that's going to make your life better in general. If you came out of school and you knew about financials, you knew about stocks, you knew about how to save your money up, you knew about, promoting good mental health stuff and that, you learned about emotional psychology and that, and then you learn about, what Jesus always talks about in that, because Jesus is the biggest psychologist ever, because he actually is the truth, gives you flat out truth, and you read and you do Bible studies, you would see a turnout that you would never see before with a generation. You would see a bunch of kids at 18 to 16 years old, give or take 16, 18 years old, start building businesses and shit and start activating their actual creativity to make stuff happen. Nowadays, you see, kids are getting out of school and that. They're like in their early 20s, mid 20s, and they're all fucking stupid. The ones that are smart, you can tell. And it's the ones I work with, probably because I work at fast food, but the ones I work with, they all have tattoos. They all have these piercings and that. They all just do this rebel shit. And they just sit there and they complain about just everything and anything. Not actually have any logical complaints, just emotional outbursting. And then we talk to them about it, just have a conversation with them. They said, I was taught to express all my emotions. And I'll be like, that is really not how... You need to have self-control. Because exploding every single time that you think of something or you feel something is, well, childish. That's what children do. Children explode with their emotions because they don't understand how to control them yet. And you get these women or men in their fucking 20s. You're 20 years old. And you act like a fucking 3-year-old. And you're like, why does my life suck? I don't know. Ask why your life sucks. You need to tell yourself that. I don't fucking know you. You don't know me. Like, I don't know you. Trying to do the Bobby Hill thing from King of the Hill. I don't know you. Whatever the fuck it is that he says. It's like, what are you doing that's actually creative in your life that's going to push your mind to learn something new or to push your mind to get more discipline? They don't. They smoke and drink all day and their lives suck. It's not to say they're bad people. No, being a bad person, obviously that's a different story. But can't even say you're uneducated because education is just, well, that's just a gimmick now. It doesn't even mean anything anymore. Someone that's educated is still a fucking idiot. Means you lack knowledge, you lack responsibility over the things that you do. So your actions have consequences, good or bad. You decide to make bad decisions in life, and the response to that is bad luck, bad karma, bad things happen to you. You get negative thoughts in your head because you keep on wondering, why is my life like this? Because you make decisions. The first thing people always say, they talk about their trauma. They say, well, it's not because of that. It's because of this, this, and this, and this, and this. No one chooses your life for you. You choose it. It's called you're fucking lazy-minded. I tell people that. There's one guy I was talking to at working at. I said, why don't you go to the gym with me, bro? This lift weights make you feel better than that. He's like, I used to lift weights a while ago and that, and I know I used to be like, no, you never lift weights your whole entire fucking damn life. Because your arms are as big as my wrist. You got fucking like 4 or 5 inch fucking arms. You look like shit as a man, and you're walking around with a billion tattoos of animal crackers on your fucking arm, and you're saying that you're mentally stable. No, you're not mentally stable. That's mentally unstable. Go to the gym. Be masculine. Lift a bunch of weights. Get in fucking fights. Beat up boxing bags. Do what manly things that men do. Don't sit there and be, oh my god, the girl I'm with that I like a lot, that I want to bang, doesn't want to bang me because I'm a fucking simp. So I emotionally hurt myself, because this is pretty much what's happening. I emotionally hurt myself, been through it before. And I'm trying to think this woman likes me, and that I bet you that woman's getting banged by all these other guys, and that you're just not one of them. And I bet you $100 that woman's probably talking to you. He's like, oh, well, this guy fucked me and left me again. And now you're like, oh, it's okay. You're so perfect. But you're really thinking, you want to have sex with me? He's like, oh, we're just friends, though. Oh, my God. Well, if I wait long enough, maybe she'll get it. Dude, there's like thousands of women out there. Like, simp men put all their eggs in one basket. I say, if a woman doesn't like me, man, I'm sorry, baby. Yeah, fuck you. Like, leave me. When my ex stopped liking me, I wanted her to leave me. I didn't get emotional. She wanted me to get emotional with her and do this text message bullshit. She wanted the game power back, I guess, for what these women like to think. Because I took a lot of power away from her because I didn't argue with her. Every time she get mad at me, like, why are you mad at me? I'm like, what are you talking about? You're literally, what are you saying? Like, are you literally exploding for no reason? Like, where's your logical standpoint? Well, I listen to you. You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Let's start the whole fiasco. And remember this. Listen to what women say. They'll give you heads up if they're fucking completely psychopaths or not. Number one, they talk about they fucked a lot of dudes and stay away from them. And they talk about their trauma, like their ex a lot. Stay away from them. That's the number one thing. If they talk about their ex a lot, don't be with them because they're still love their ex. They'll lie right to your face and say they love the man that they're with. They don't. And they know they don't. And these are emotionally unstable people. So, like, I was listening to this one short, and this one guy says, like, do girls take revenge on their ex-boyfriends by fucking a guy or whatever? And the woman's like, say, yeah. They said, we usually do that because we want to be with that dude that broke up with us, so we act like we're with that dude while we're with another dude. What? You pretend that you're with your fucking ex with another dude. And you use all those emotions. You fake your reality to be with a dude that's not actually the dude you want to be with. If that's not mental illness, I don't know what the fuck is. That is literally psychopath intentions. And that's how my ex was. She was literally constantly complaining about her ex and that. And one day I told her, and I'm like, stop talking about your fucking ex. I don't give a fuck about your ex. You're with me now. You're not with him and that. Why do you keep talking about him? Well, it's because you're fucking a traumatized twat level that never got over your past. I don't care about my exes. I talk about them, yes, but I don't be like, oh my god, I miss my ex. And then I say, yeah, she got a fat ass. Yeah, it was nice, but like, she was fucking stupid. No shit. Like, is she not a bad person? No, she was a great person. It's just she did really stupid shit that didn't make any sense for a 33-year-old woman acting like a fucking child and then sitting there and complaining about it when she gets caught. So now that I have that information, I actually have that experience, now I look at women from a different perspective. If women have heavy trauma, it is the most unattractive thing in the fucking world. And they try to think they're attractive because they're fucking retarded. I say the one I work with, she's a prime example of how my ex is. She dwaddles over her ex, but she's dating another dude. If I bring up her ex, she'll freak out for an hour straight. I say, why do you talk about him so much? Well, because you're not over him and you still love him. Sounds like something happened that you fucked up on. And what she stated that he cheated on me. But he's the one that asked you to marry him. Because that's what, you know, what these women tend to say. They oxymoron themselves. Wait, I thought you said he wanted to marry you. Well, he did. So why do you want to cheat on you if he wanted to marry you? Well, like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're the cheater because you cheat a lot and you bang a lot of dudes, and that's why you go out of town on vacation, like 5 states away. You get fucked up on whatever you get fucked up on, and you dance and rub your ass on a bunch of dudes and get screwed. Does that sound correct? And then your boyfriend's not catching on to it because, well, he's depressed and, going through his bullshit. But when he does catch on to it, what does he do? He gets fucking furious with you. You're like, oh, wait a minute. You try to hide it. First thing that most people do is they make up excuses. Whoa, he's just a friend. If a woman says he's just a friend, you say, bye. Get the fuck out of my life. Bye. Because that's what happened to me. My ex literally said, oh, he's just a guy I haven't seen in a while. I know you looked him up on Facebook, and I know you want to talk to him. Because what she said is, I haven't talked to him in 15 years. Or 10 years, okay? Sounds like he literally just disappeared on you because you're crazy. And out of nowhere, you say he adds you on Facebook. I said, that's a fucking lie, and you're an idiot. Because in 10 years, also out of nowhere, he adds you on Facebook. I don't believe it at all. Sounds like you're going through Facebook like you always fucking do because you're scrolling through that shit like 24/7. You're always on it. Like you're on that shit like 10 hours a day. And you were looking and you found him out of nowhere probably. Or you're probably looking him up. And then you add him. And I caught her with it. I was like, I was talking to my friend about it. It's like, I know she's cheating on me. It's pretty obvious that she is. And what happened? Like late morning, I said she's probably going to text me pretty soon. And then I caught it. She texted me a paragraph saying, I'm sorry. We're just not cooperative and, we're not embracive anymore in that. You're not as interesting as I thought that you were in that. And I'm just like, I'm a psychological biblical researcher. What kind of interest do you want? I'm a conspiracy nut. I talk about all kinds of shit. But really what she was saying is, well, I'm just not interested anymore in that because I just used you for what I need to use you for, and now I'm going back to the other guy. And I'm like, that other guy used to fuck with you, now I doubt if he's going to stay with you. That guy's going to look at you, but why'd you break up with your ex? Well, it just was the thing. And as soon as he sees that I bought her like $1,000 ring or whatever the fuck it was, he's going to be like, did he buy you that ring? It's like, well, yeah. He's like, you're just a gold digging hoe. Get the fuck out of here. Because he's going to be like, you're going to gold dig on me now? No, I actually like you now. It's going to be like, nah. Because the one thing that you stated, he made more money than me, and that's what drifted her. I say, yeah, because you're a fucking hoe. You're a prostituted hoe. You literally use guys for money and you give them sex. Your morals are fucked up. You're a demon in disguise. That's what you call a succubus. Yeah, that's what succubus actually means. A demonic woman that literally uses guys, takes their life force by making them fucking blow nut, and they use them for money, they use them for security. An actual woman that actually loves you, Nat, doesn't use you at all. They embrace you. And you guys kind of like cooperate together. See, that's the trick out there. Don't fall in line with this stuff, guys. Don't ever fall in line with this. I'll literally tell you right up front. They're fucking lying to you. And then when you expose the truth, you start asking questions. That's when it's going to start the demonic. Don't get emotional with someone unless you know 100% they're actually saying. Ask questions. So if you work with a girl that you really like and that, and she's really fucking hot to you, her ass is fat, she's got nice tits and shit, you can flirt with her, but ask questions. Because they will show. And they always do it. I'll be upfront with the girl that I work with that, she showed me plenty of times that she's interested in me. And she's trying to say that she's not. I'm like, you're flat out fucking lying because my ex did the same thing. My ex sat there and she was with her guy, her man. And as soon as that man stopped giving her attention, she started giving me attention so I could give her attention. She started wearing makeup and that. She started bending over in front of me and that. She started walking with me and talking with me a lot and that. And then it came down to that she just wanted affection. She wanted me to blast her in the ass so she can get a really fucking high dopamine because she smokes a fuckload of weed. So her dopamine gland's all fucked up. And I said, that's literally how this woman at work is. Let's work with me. Almost deadpan exact like my ex. So I didn't do nothing. I was like, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to bother. I'm going to ignore you because I know what you're doing. and you're gonna lie right to my fucking face, and knowing that you're lying, you can't speak the truth about that you don't really like the man that you're with, that's prime example why you're kind of a horrible person. And then you start looking at from what other people say. And I always do this. If more than one person, especially that have different mindsets, say if there's more than 5 or 6 fucking people that say the same damn thing, more or less likely it's the truth. Because not all 6 people, they don't work together all the time at my job, but they all say the same thing about this one person. So it has to be true. Just like all other religions always talk about Jesus. And so Jesus has to be true. Because all other religions know Jesus. They all talk about Jesus. So Jesus has to be Son of God. So you look at it from that perspective, it has to be true. Because you got multiple people talking about it. Multiple people talking about him being alive. Knowing that he's alive proves that he is the Son of God. So this is how the evidence system actually works. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with this person, but knowing how this person acts, and as a person that's trying to be, faithful to Christ and trying to help people out that have these kind of knowledge base, they don't know yet, they just don't know stuff and that, you're trying to give them hints and trying to replicate stuff like, hey, maybe you should stop smoking all the weed and that because it's fucking your brain up. Oh, I need it for my pain and that. What do you mean pain? All that pain is because you smoke all that shit. Your body's telling you. Pain is an indicator of your body telling you something's wrong. It's like stretch and you fix the muscle pain. Eat protein that, you'll grow the muscle. Eat more food than that, your body gets better and stronger. Your body's a big old network of nerves. So when something happens, it notifies you. It always does. So these are the kind of things that I have to look at as a person to protect myself. And if I start seeing it, and they lie. And the first thing I did when I went to work at night, when I started those people start doing that, I started talking about the girl I used to fuck with at my job. And I said, every job I go with, there's always some woman that wants to fuck with me. At work only. They never want to fuck with me outside of work. Like, they'll fuck with me in their car. They'll have me fucking, make out with them, play around with their titties and shit like that because they want to get off. I said, that is the problem right there. When I start seeing the same problem, I back it in. I don't give into it. I test it out, and then I pull it back. It pisses them off because they can't get what they fucking want. And then they sit there and they get fucking all butthurt about it. I said, that's what it is. And that's what I did with this lady and that. I noticed what she was doing that, so I pulled back. And I'm like, oh, she's not bad looking girl and that. She's got a nice shape to her and all that stuff and that. And obviously, I kept it to myself. I expressed it a little bit, but I kept a lot of it to myself because I was like, mentally, you're just a liar. You're a manipulator, and I don't want that in my life, so I'm going to back off. And I respectfully, be like, okay, you have a boyfriend, so I'm not going to fucking try to push on you. And I don't. And then I start looking at the attitude of it, and I'm like, oh my God, you are just retarded. You're just so lost. And you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You're just lost altogether. So it's like, it's just the way your life is right now. You'll maybe learn later on, because I didn't learn till I was in my 30s. But make your choices. Make better choices. Yeah, I know, it's kind of fucked up. But yeah, and this is what life is all about. And when you start seeing these things, and now you're all like, wow, people are like this? Yeah, people are like this 100%. It's kind of sad because it happens all the time. I can look back at my past and that I say most of the women that I got with are all the same. They're all whores. They're all manipulators. They all just wanted sex. They all want a dopamine rush. They either found something about me that they liked, and they just wanted dick because they want to feel that massive high. And they talk about it too. They don't care. Like, they're proud of it. And then when you look back into their actual, like, life, you start seeing how they developed that psyche. Because they didn't have a good family. They didn't have a good father. They didn't have a good mother and that. So they take pity on not knowing stuff. So they go with instinct. Instinctual people fuck all the time. That's what animals do. Animals fuck all the damn time. They're constantly having sex. It's all with the instinct. Anyway, I need to go take a shit. Be right back.